Hi everyone, my name's Richard, and in this video I'm going to tell you the 7 worst grammar mistakes. Most of these are really annoying. If you've got your own favourites, then stick them in the comments box below the video. Please give the video a thumbs up if you like it. I'm going to add a little twist to this video. So even though I'm going to give you the 7 worst grammar errors that most people make, what I've done is I've deliberately planted 2 grammar, spelling or punctuation mistakes in the presentation. And what I'd like you to do, please, is in the comments section below the video, tell me which slide they are on. So if you look in the top right of the picture, you'll see there that I've numbered each slide. So for example, if we go back to the first one, you can see there in the top right is number 1. If you think there's an error on there, then please say it's on slide 1 and this is what the mistake is, or slide 2. So as I go through the slides, take notes and then put in the comments box below the video where you think the 2 deliberate mistakes are. Okay, so let's get into it. So number 1, there versus there versus there. So you see this all the time. Lots of people make mistakes with this. So this is an example of a good one. They're going to really enjoy the new local pub. So it is they are, and that's where the apostrophe is after they, because there would be are afterwards. So they are going to really enjoy the new local pub. Another example, I've been told their food is amazing because they own the food. And then finally, the last time I saw her, she was standing over there. So they are good examples of the correct way to use there versus there versus there. So now it's your turn. Is the following sentence correct or not? Ronald and Julie were becoming concerned about their pension. So have I used the correct word there in that sentence? And put in the comments box below the video whether that's right or incorrect. Okay, so next one, it's versus it's. You see this an awful lot as well in sentences. This one confuses a lot of people. It's is a contraction of it is. So it's a great album, it is a great album. So you'd have to think about whether you could use this it is with it's. So again, for you guys, which of the following 2 sentences is correct? So please put it in the comments box below the video. It's not very warm outside, or it apostrophe s, not very warm outside. Which is the correct one? So write it down in the comments sections below the video which one you think is correct. So this gets used an awful lot, and I'd be interested to know what you guys think about this, whether you think it's correct or not. It's one of my pet hates. You hear a lot of people saying, oh, I should have done that instead of should have, or I could have done that or could have, or would have versus would have. So I should have gone to the pub last night, or I could have gone to the pub, or would have gone to the pub last night. Do you think that is correct? The answer is it's not. It is not correct. This is correct. I should have or should have gone to the pub last night, could have or could have gone to the pub last night, and also the would have gone to the pub last night. Okay, so that's the correct use of those words. But you hear it an awful lot, people saying, oh, should have gone, and that's not correct. This is another one, really simple one, is a lot versus a lot. So a lot with the space. So this is the correct way. There's no exceptions with this. It should be 2 words, a lot. Okay, should always be 2 words, because you wouldn't write a little together, would you? So why would you write a lot together? And always remember that. So a lot should always be 2 words, and there are no exceptions. Here's another one. Can I get, and you hear this a lot when people go to maybe a coffee shop and they go, oh, can I get a latte, or can I get Americano? Right? And that's not correct. Can I get, because someone might come back and go, well, yeah, you can if you want to. This is the correct way. It should be, please, may I have a latte? Okay, so please, may I have a latte? So you hear that an awful lot with people saying it. Here's another one. I would be interested to hear what you guys think about this, whether this is accurate or not. I believe it's not accurate. People starting off sentences. You ask somebody a question. So what did you do yesterday? And people go, so we started off by going to the park, or so tomorrow I plan to go shopping. And it's used more often than not to give people time to think. Okay, so they'll start off and they'll say so, and then there's a pause. Okay, really annoying from my perspective, but let me know what you think, whether it's acceptable or not. Another one, this is confusing for a lot of people. Two TO versus 2 with 2 O's versus 2. So the first one, TO, is either the start of an infinitive or a preposition. 2 with the 2 O's is an adverb used to express excess. And 2, TWO, is always a number. So here's an example of them all used in one sentence. Steve was too tired to walk back home. I was tired too. The two of us walked to a phone booth and I called for a taxi. Okay, so that's an example of the correct way to use them. So where were the mistakes? Place your answer in the comments box below. There were 2 mistakes during the presentation, so tell me which slides they were on. You might have to watch the whole video again and look for the number in the top right hand corner of the slides. So we're looking for 2 deliberate mistakes in the presentation. Say which slides they were on, and also say what the mistake was and what the correct variation of it should be. Thank you for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that, and subscribe to the channel for more great videos. Thanks for watching, guys.